Rize Mzansi's top floor is the place where entrepreneurs are given a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to convince multi-millionaire business moguls to invest in their ideas.
I am here to request 3.5 million.
Tonight, two sets of hopeful entrepreneurs go head-to-head to be awarded venture capital to enhance and evolve themselves in their businesses.
There is a gap within that cosmetic industry.
Focus on the security issue. Yes, gentlemen, the resultant effect of boiling water beyond boiling point.
However, there is a catch. No matter how brilliant both entrepreneurs' ideas are, only one or none of them will be chosen.
And the person that is leaving is...
Begging the investors is the advisor, a shrewd business guru who will help advise whether the wannabe entrepreneurs are investable.
Looking for 3.5 million, valuing his business at 17 million rand, never made a penny.
I love their energy.
Will they rise or will they burn?
This is a tough one.
Lelo cha Afrika Borwa ke alamogela go Rize Mzansi mo top floor lina lakhe ke Arona Gamloisi.
Kusukela ngo-1994 abahlali baseMzansi abaphila kwimali engaphansi kwe-10 ngosuku inani liphinde kabini kwaye nabo abasebenze nzima ukwenza ii-millions. Simeme abahlanu bee-millionaires ukuzomamela ingcinga zosomashishini abasakhasayo ukuze babancede ukukhulisa amashishini wabo ngemali nangolwazi. Investors namhlanje nguGil noRan. Masazi uRan Neu-Ner and Gil Oved amadoda amabini anqandilili kweze media ne-advertising. The Creative Counsel yenza imali engangehafu ye-billion ngonyaka, iqasha abantu abafika ku-650 kwaye idala imisebenzi efika ku-15,000 ngosuku.
The Creative Counsel is a full value chain of marketing solutions, from field marketing to eventing, creative strategy, activations, promotions, you name it, that's what we do for our clients.
Ukhumbule ke uGil noRan bangaphansi kweminyaka eyi-40 bobabili.
These things never really just get planned, they just happen. And that's what entrepreneurs are all about. They're about finding opportunities even when there aren't any.
Even if you asked us after we discovered the promotions industry whether we were going to play in this industry, we probably would have said no. But again, like all good entrepreneurial stories, we found an opportunity and we grabbed it by the horns.
No somashishini abakudala badinga umcebisi ukude benza isigqibo esipheleleyo. uRan noGil namhlanje bacetyiswa nguJeff Miller oyinhloko yaseGrovest owabona impumelelo kwishishini le-suitcase ne-bag nezinye.
I'm a serial entrepreneur. My whole life has been revolves around starting businesses and developing businesses.
iGrovest inceda osomashishini abasakhasayo.
We mentor the people that we invest in, and we work with them. We sit on their boards, we introduce them to our network, and we ensure that these businesses can become a success.
Gentlemen, welcome to Rize Mzansi and thank you for joining me on the rooftop.
Good to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Top floor, as we call it. Gil, you said to me that you started business at the age of 18. How did you know that at that age you could start making money?
You just go into business. You don't start thinking, hey, I want to make money. You think, I want to have fun. I want to do things that make me excited. Hopefully you make money out of it.
Ran, I know you met Gil in high school and you were actually entrepreneurs in high school. You knew there and then that this is the kind of business partner I want for life.
Yo, if I could have chosen back then, I maybe would have chosen differently. No, I'm kidding. A business partner is like a marriage. You've got to choose your partners very, very carefully. So choose your business partner like you choose your wife.
Great one. Jeff, I'm so thankful that you could be here. You help a lot of entrepreneurs, not only with the skills, but also with funding.
Good. It's unbelievable to watch young entrepreneurs who are starting out with a great concept, a great idea, and see them grow and nurture and become something and develop businesses.
Well, that's it. We are ready to meet them and see if they can develop those businesses. Let's take a look at our contestants today.
uLuyanda Jafta ngowalapha eGauteng kwaye uneminyaka eyi-24.
We became entrepreneurs when we wanted to add value to the world beyond what you can do as a cog in the wheel, create the wheel.
uLuyanda nosingaye kushishini lakhe iPaybook bayenze imarketing neadvertising kwezokhompyutha ngonyaka ka-2012.
Luyanda is a slave driver and hard worker.
I'm going to describe Luyanda as ambitious and a hard worker as well.
We want to build something that's bigger than us, something that's bigger than the people who will be employed in our business. We want to leave a legacy. We want to Steve Jobs it.
A re tsebane le William Thobagale mosegare ke moithuti wa BCom bošego o ithutela di-computer.
It all began in high school, when I was thinking of ways to further my education and nothing looked appealing. That's when I decided to go the entrepreneurial route.
C-Play mo ashimo a le tee ke tsela ya go thuša dibini tše diswa go rekiša mmino wa bona semolaong go tša di-computer.
I'm investable because, first of all, I'm unique, innovative, and I come up with efficient solutions.
William is a passionate guy. He's sometimes arrogant, and I'd say he's driven.
Luyanda, William, welcome to the top floor. Thank you. Luyanda, ne? Give us your best pitch.
I am here to request 3.5 million for a 20% stake in our company. Paybook is an interactive digital marketing company that uses the power of social media to get people at the new word of mouth and enforce personal engagement between brands and advertiser and remove the one-way conversation. This is our management team, myself, Luyanda, Zamo Shabalala, Mendinkosi, and Sven Postada. The biggest thing about our market is that it has been growing at a 35% annualized growth rate since 2008. Conservative estimates put it at 1.4 billion for this year and growing by 35% all the way up to 2016. Paybook uses innovative technologies and software to get advertisers' messages across by not removing the things that subscribers already do. And it's all anchored by Pay to Socialize. What Pay to Socialize is, it's our flagship product. It distributes every other thing. So we get celebrities and other people to distribute messages on social media. We have not made any sales currently because the first half of the year we're using it for beta test because it's a technology company.
I've got two questions for you.
Okay.
First question is, who's paying your salaries today? Who's paying the petrol to get you guys to work and back?
We're bootstrapping from that 50,000 rand.
My second question to you is the technology question.
Yes.
You mentioned that you've got one or two competitors.
Yeah.
What does the competitive landscape look like?
The biggest problem with the competitors is that some of them are international and don't understand this market and what functions in this market.
The problem with technology is that it's very cheap to get from anywhere in the world. It's highly commoditized. If you try and differentiate yourself on technology,
yes,
someone can copy it tomorrow, and then what do you have?
We feel that a lot of our products can be protected very nicely. We don't know anybody who does a lot of the things we do, like Evo. Picture Pay is a sketchy one, but we don't know a very strong, exact concept replica.
uLuyanda ukhangeleke wazi kahle ke umcimbi wakhe lonto le investors impressed nguye because yazi into bana amanani wakhe uyawazi and futhi unalento esibiza ba unique selling point, which means ishishini lakhe kanye idea yakhe ihlukile kwezinye. Dikwazi into bana ke apha eAfrica iportion nje encinci abantu thina kumhlaba wonke jikelele esebenzisa internet, so mhlambe le product yakhe ayiphetheyo izawunceda noba ukhulise indlela esebenza ngayo internet kumhlaba wonke apha eAfrica nalapha eSouth Africa. Okay, asibona mhlambe uWilliam yakhe idea izawuthandwa na because usezobuzwa imibuzo bathi nazi intoni na ayiphetheyo.
Hello, my name is William Thobagale, founder of C-Play Music, and I'm here to take the 1.2 million investment for an equity share of 20%. C-Play Music is the ultimate solution to music piracy. It is evident that 80% of music downloaded online is illegal. So why fight against these big numbers? So we developed C-Play Music. C-Play Music allows artists to upload their music for free and allow fans to download the music for free. In exchange, the advertisers will place their adverts before their fans. So all parties are happy. This platform has been around as a beta version for a year now, and we have registered over 4,000 artists, which generated over 150,000 downloads. And this has been achieved through zero marketing, which indicates that there's a high demand for this kind of service in South Africa. So fans have no reason to pirate music anymore because music will be available for free.
So if I understand you correctly, an artist uploads his song, his music, yes. And when a user comes to download the music, there's an advert displayed and you share the revenue with the artist?
Yes.
Is there anything else like this in the world?
Not really, not a similar concept.
So it's advertiser-funded music downloads?
Yes. Fans will be happy, advertisers will be happy, and the artists will be happy. So,
William, can you tell us a little bit about your team? Who's doing the back-end development, etc.?
This whole concept was developed by me. I did 100% of the development, and for a year now I'm ready to expand.
What's your background?
I'm a UJ student, accounting student.
So who taught you how to code and write computer code?
YouTube.
YouTube?
YouTube.
Yeah. So you self-taught yourself how to write computer code.
Yes.
You used that computer code to create your own music upload and download platform.
Yes.
Have you tested it?
Yeah, it's been running for a year now, since last year, September.
150,000 downloads?
Have you got any, no, but wait a minute, have you got any advertisers? Have you tested it with an advertiser?
Right now I'm using affiliate programs which don't generate much revenue. The only revenue we generate is to keep the platform running for now. So we want to expand to get mainstream artists which will generate more traffic, which will attract more advertisers into the platform.
William o lebagella ge re iketile kudu and o itshepile ka product ya gage and go gopotsa gore motho ke motho eleng gore ko sekolong o ithutile BCom but product ya gage khone go develop a shumisha di video fela tsa ko YouTube and ra tseba re ntwe ke le gore mohlomong di investors di le tsa khatlega kudu go ba di bile impressed ge re bo mabenkeleng yena le Neu-Ner they going head to head because ra tswa investors tsa rena ba tlo ba botsa diputšo gore ba khone go tseba ba khone go kushisha kudu gore ko feng wa tla khumanang monyetla kapa chance ya gore khone go tsena go di negotiations go ba tsena dipoledišano. One or none of them may be deemed investable.
Masidibane nomnikazi weJabustone Hair Chain, umhlekazi uJabustone.
The founder of Jabustone Products, Jabustone Salons, Jabustone Legend, Jabustone Jungle Juice.
uJabu wabona ithuba lonakekela inwele zesintu.
We had the issue of your hair must be straight for you to be lookable, your skin must be light. So those are the things that I didn't like a lot. So hence, I started the issue of natural hair. I would encourage lots of people to get into business because remember, if you've got more entrepreneurs, we've got more jobs created.
Tukwamkele kwakhona ku Rize Mzansi selapha ku top floor sibonile ke before the break uLuyanda noWilliam into bana bazamile kangangoko ba bakwazi impress investors zethu and siyabazi bobabini abakayenzi ne cent ku businesses zabo kodwa ke okwangoku investors impressed because bayawazi amanani wabo bayawazi umsebenzi wabo kodwa ngoku ke lixesha into bana kuqhaqhwe ngemibuzo kungenenzulu bazokwazi understand mhlambe ke omnye wabo uzakwazi ba abe nethuba longena kwi negotiations.
You want 3.5 million rand for 20%. That means that you valued your business at about 17.5 million rand. How did you get to that valuation?
Okay, it's based primarily mathematically on two things. Firstly, the campaign that was approved by Poppy Media that we did not run, I will concede that. We were going to make 13,000 purely from that campaign off of 4 tweets. And our system can facilitate as many tweets as we want.
William, you've put a valuation of your business of 6 million rand, more or less.
Yeah.
For 20% of the business, you want us to pay 1.2 million, times that by 5, that's 6 million rand. Why do you think your business is valued at 6 million rand, or where did you get the valuation from?
I believe this model is expandable. We have artists from all over the world.
But how did you get to that number? Why didn't you ask for 1 million, 1.1, 800, why 1.2?
I looked at the costs. Some costs you can't calculate, such as research, because I want to understand what do artists want, what do fans want, and what does the law allow.
Thank you very much. What's your projected income for the first year?
First year, we expect 27.5 million in sales.
You expect 27. You expect to go from 0 to 27.5 million?
Yes.
In 1 year. Has anybody in your organization run a business that has turned over 27.5 million rand?
So the guys coming into the office every day, what Ron is saying here is the guys who live and breathe it have never run a big business.
Yes, I concede that.
What would you do with the money that we give you? 1.2 million for a startup that's never seen any money. What would you do?
First of all, I would focus on the security issue. Invest in our own servers, marketing and branding, and getting a senior developer to assist.
William, I must say, well done for what you've done. How much money have you invested to date?
I would say less than 5,000 rand.
Less than 5,000?
Yes.
This is a tough one. We've got two really amazing entrepreneurs, both involved in a very exciting space, the online digital space. It's something that's very close to our hearts. As you can see, we've already invested in some digital companies. We're in that space. You're looking for advertisers, which is our game. We understand it well. Some scary things though. They haven't made money, but they want money from us. That makes us nervous.
Who will get a chance to negotiate for a deal? One of them or none of them? Gentlemen, let's give them time. Tubakal, when on our message you and Papa?
Right. I think I did my best. I explained my concept, and I think the investors were fairly happy.
Is there anything you feel you left out? You could have,
No, I think I explained everything perfectly.
Well, as an entrepreneur, you always feel things can be better. Learned a few things. Even if we leave today without the investment, there's a few things we need to touch up as a business and make sure they are on track. But I think they were well captivated by the two ideas, of course, and they liked the energy from both entrepreneurs.
Okay, let's say sikunikeza chances to be ngaphakathi.
Yes.
Yini mhlawumbe ungakhuluma angazabe bene chance ukuthi ukhulume to convince them.
One of the things is to show what we've achieved in that little space of time in terms of growing the love of the brand.
Guys, two very interesting entrepreneurs. We got Luanda, who's bootstrapped really off 50,000 rand, and he seems to have developed 4 different type of products. Quite interesting ones. Some of them I've never seen before. Looking for 3.5 million, valuing his business at 17 million rand, never made a penny. We have William, unbelievable, for 5,000 rand, managing to get 150,000 downloads, 4,000 artists, untrained programmer who's developed his mobile, his mobile platform. Very, very interesting.
Look, I worry about businesses that have never made money. Because they're not businesses, they're just ideas. Okay? There is one part of a business which is the idea, which has to be brilliant, has to be unique, but that's a small part of it. The real test is, can they run a business? Because there are lots of great ideas out there. Can they run a business? Can they manage people? Can they manage all the daily challenges that come along? I worry.
Every great business starts with an idea. I mean, and we've got multi-billion rand businesses, Facebooks and Googles, and all started with an idea. But the valuations, I mean, to value an idea at these numbers seems extremely high.
I think both parties were weak in their valuations.
If you took these early stage ideas, which they really are early stage ideas, and some of them have got some beta type opportunities, with your expertise and your network, I think you could really make 1 + 1 = 3.
So Jeff, I think you've given us a lot to think about, and we've got a few minutes to think about it at most. Run. Do you think you have an answer in your head?
Gil, do you think that you have the time to take someone under your wing?
You'll have to wait and see.
Well, we saw 2 very interesting pitches from 2 different young men who are full of swag, but let alone that, they've got so many ideas flowing through their heads. But hey, I'm not an investor. I'm just here to watch. Investors?
I think the time has come for you to make a decision. Are you going to invest in either of these guys' businesses?
Jeff, it's a tough one. On the one side, we've got Paybook's business. We like the guys. We like the space. They're asking for a lot of money. They've got a big valuation. They ain't never made a cent. That worries us.
On the other side, we've got William. William, whatever you do, you're going to be successful. I've seen a lot of business cases in my life, and I haven't seen many that have achieved what you've achieved to date with the budget that you've achieved. Your idea is very, very, very smart. Where you've got to in such a short period of time is impressive. Your demeanor is not a sales pitch demeanor. It's one that investors trust. It's going to be interesting indeed, guys.
And the person that is leaving is William. Thank you so much. You've been great, but unfortunately, we're not ready to invest in your business yet.
It was a tough decision.
All right. Thanks.
Well done, William. I know the investors are not going to invest in your business as yet. I'm the non-executive chairman of Seed Engine, which is an accelerator program, and I think you've got the passion, the know-how, the will, and all what it takes to be invited to join our next program, which will be started in February, where they seed your business with 100,000 Rand.
Congratulations. I have to tell you, this is one episode where surprises are just never ending. You can exit the lift, William. All the best.
Check. All right. I didn't get the deal, but I'm happy that I exploited this opportunity. I was able to present my business idea to investors, and I believe they were fairly happy. With the 100,000 Rand and the opportunity to learn, I'm going to grow my business, learn from the experts, and push this site to grow further and further and help more artists. I believe my parents are the ones that are going to be the most proud of me, as they've been supporting this whole business idea, and I'm fairly happy.
I also want William ask pele a sena selo setleng sa gagwe re bone gore advisor rena Jeff Miller o bile impressed go di ka moshoma gagwe, so mo file 100,000 rands aba mo jara ke tla go ke tsa ka mentorship gore a gone mo thusha ene re a bona ditsela di bulegile for yena o tla gona go ba re a tle go bonyage e gole ka lenye xesha ke uluyana uyangena ke yena ke useza ubuzwa imibuzo ukwazi ungena kwi negotiations kodwa ke ekugqibeleni sabona ba uzawuphumelela na azofumana le deal athi uyayidinga ukukhulisa elakhe ishishini.
Leander.
Yes.
We love the industry that you're playing in, and we've got several investments in that industry.
Yes.
The problem is that as we see it, 3.5 million Rand for a stake in your business is a big price to pay. We want you to come and work with us for 6 months in our group of companies. If you want to stay after the 6 months, we want an equity stake in your business.
Okay. We will give you office space. We will give you infrastructure and support. We are not giving you money. You and your partners come for 6 months. And if after 6 months you want to stay, it'll cost you equity.
If you walk away before the end of the 6 months, you walk away with 100% of your business. If you stay for 6 months and 1 day, we want an equity stake in your business.
And we will not pay cash for it because we believe that there are a whole lot of other things that we could give you over those 6 months to make you want to give us equity for nothing. That's the offer.
Okay. Some of the money we would have used for patents and trademarking, would that still be on the table? IP protection of some of our products, firstly. And then secondly, a sort of stipend. We don't need much. We're entrepreneurs. We've lived off of nothing for the past year. A sort of stipend to
chill it. How much?
A stipend for salaries for our interns.
Give me the total amount.
240, 270.
Now you're keeping us in suspense.
The developers would cost the largest chunk. The developers would cost 760,000 if I did my calculations correctly. And our stipend managers and other team personnel that we'll need within our company will cost about 270.
So you want a bar?
A bar.
$1 million. $1
million.
But that
and how much?
that changes the fundamental of the deal.
It took us 3 months to develop it to this stage with the budget we had, because we gave away some equity to some of the developers, and other developers were sold by the dream, the magic that would happen at Paybook. And you can't sell everyone on the magic that will happen at Paybook.
We're selling you on the magic that will happen in the combination of the two businesses. We know we have clients.
True.
We know we have investors. We know we have opportunity for you. We're giving you a ticket into the fun fair. We're giving you a ticket into the playground.
I would like to hear what you would counter in terms of the stipends.
I'll tell you. We like you, but we can't invest any money behind you. Not at this stage. We need to build you. We need to learn about you as a partner.
Okay.
We need to give you other type of support. That's the offer. Take it.
Can I take
or leave it?
10 seconds and just think about this.
Aaron, while he's thinking about it, this is an opportunity that is a deal of a lifetime, but my concern is I don't think he sees it.
When I walked away and I walked back there and I thought about on their platform, there will be income coming in, something I might have overlooked, the pressure of the cameras and everything. But I'm willing to take that deal. I'm 100% for that deal. I would like to know what equity you'd like for that deal.
What equity are you willing to give us for this?
We're willing to go to 40%.
That's too much. Too much. And I'll tell you why. You the guys who have to wake up every morning and make things happen. You're going to be foregoing jewels, late nights, weekends, family occasions to make this business work.
True.
You need to have skin in the game. We need to have it, but that's too much.
We need happy partners. You guys are going to be the ones working, and we need you guys to be happy, working a long way forward. We're going to do the deal at 25%.
I'm more than happy to accept.
So we have a deal.
We have
a deal. That's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well done.
So we're moving tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning. We'll see you at 8 o'clock.
Thanks a lot. You don't understand how crazy it is sitting or standing in front of those investors with the cameras blazing until you stand up there. Critical thinking disappears. You can't quantify what you want. You can't quantify what you need. And I found myself almost destroying the most beautiful deal ever. I came in for 3.5 million in investment. I left with, for lack of a better word, guaranteed profits and guaranteed revenue. Investment counts for nothing. Revenue is everything. Thank you. Thank you, Rize Mzansi. Thank you, TCC. And thank you, Oved. We're sitting in the helm of a company that turns over 500 million a year.
Ekugqibeleni ukhona umvuzo mdase sibonile uLuyanda uyifumene ideal nangona ke engafumenanga le ebeyicelile kodwa ke siyazi ba yena neqela lakhe lePaybook from lo mvulo setha ngawo bazabe bephakweza offices zika Gil no Run multi-million rand company so kuhle ke phaya mdase ekhaya ishishini labo lizawukhula indlela zivulekile.
We have faced failures way more often than we face successes. Let that be clear. All entrepreneurs do.
We've learned more from our failures than from our successes. We encourage people to fail because that's how they learn lessons. Nobody ever learned lessons by succeeding.
We see breakdowns as being breakthroughs. You just have to go through it.
Nopina usomashishini okhasayo angathanda usebenza nabo.
When we were young, I think the one thing that we both realized, and we'd met each other in high school, so we both knew it at a young age, we wanted to be masters of our own destiny, and we wanted to basically explore and discover and not be told what to do. So entrepreneurship was exciting for us. What that entailed and what industry that would be, that's another story.
And today we've got a 55% market share.
Ke go amogela gape go Rize Mzansi re sa le gana mo top floor mo e leng gore tšhelete le tsebo ya borakgwebo ba rena ke e le gore ka kgona go phethagatša toro ya gago gore kgone go phomelela o godiše kgwebo ya gago. Re bone before the break gore William le Luyanda ba sepitše ba swere sengwenyana letsogong sa gore ba kgone go godiša dikgwebo tša bona. Okwanguke mntase kukhona ababini abazawungena entrepreneurs abazawuthi sicela indlebe nathi nike nimamele into siyenzayo and hopefully omnye wabo uzakwazi bani abe nethuba lokungena kwi-negotiations. Remember, only one or none of them may be deemed investable.
Masidibane noNosipho Mkhumathela waseGhini eQueenstown owaqala ishishini lakhe elithengisa iNos skincare products.
The product is mainly for African skin, which is something that is limited in this industry.
Nangona uNosipho waqala ishishini lakhe leNos skincare products ngo-2008, hayi lilo kuphela.
I'm also an owner of Women Freedom Contractor, which is women in construction.
For her product to be for black people, it's a very big innovation because there are very few products on the market for black people. So it's a very, very good product on the market and it's going to go a very long way.
Masidibane noBhupesh Vala waseDurashine apha eGauteng ustrongo kakhulu kwezothengisa.
I'm pitching a business called 0861 Steam Watches. It's a technology-driven cleaning business that harnesses the power of steam vapor cleaning technology.
Ingaba intoni na enye uBhupesh afuna usazisa yona ngomshini wakhe?
South Africa should know that Bhupesh is a green developer of the future and committed to full-on development, both personally and industrially.
Bhupesh, Nosipho, welcome to the top floor.
Thank you.
I hope you're ready with your pitches. Bhupesh, your time to pitch and impress the investors starts now.
I'm here today, gentlemen, to request 4 million rands in investment capital in exchange for 10% stake in my business franchise named 0861 Steam Wash. To begin with, I'd like to show you a video while I explain the technology. 0861 Steam Wash is a completely mobile, eco-friendly, cleaning, disinfecting, sanitizing, and odorizing business that harnesses the technology of high pressure and high temperature steam vapor technology. Yes, gentlemen, the resultant effect of boiling water beyond boiling point. Steam vapor technology, the major differentiating factor is that it is about the only technology that can sanitize, deodorize, and disinfect almost any item, surface, or area possible. It does this using very little natural resources, namely water, energy, and the resultant effect has a very low impact on the environment, contributing to its low carbon footprint. We know that we've had a few problems and pitfalls with the technology. We've rectified them, and now we're ready to launch our retail offering in the form of 0861 Steam Wash.
So you want the money for
To
a
launch
franchise?
For the franchise, for the 0861 franchise.
So you want to franchise it out?
Yes.
What are the problems and the pitfalls you've faced?
Some of it was mainly the actual design of the actual machine and some of the accessories. So we've worked with the factory and they've helped us rectify that, and also understanding the maintenance and how to overcome some of the maintenance issues.
Where is it made?
It's made in Italy.
Who owns the technology?
Idromatic in Italy. We have the license rights for it here in Africa.
Ininzi imali uBhupesh ayicela and sayazi ba investors abadlaleli emalini ke so basezabuza imibuzo emininzi to make sure into bana i-decision yabo izaba ile informed xa sisho ngesilungu. Kodwa okwanguke make sibone ba uNosipho yena uzawuhamba njani na.
Hi, my name is Nosipho Mkhumathela. I'm from a company called Nos Beauty Skin Care. I'm looking for 5 million. For an exchange of 30% in my business. My company started in 2008. Based on the experience that I had with the small enterprise in the cosmetic industry, I developed the skincare products that are suitable for the Black African skin and Asian skin, because I've identified that there is a gap within that cosmetic industry for the products that are not yet developed. I came up with the formulation, approach TUT, which is Tshwane University of Technology, with my concept. They have advised me to approach some other existing products out there to check if this product that I want to formulate is not out there existing. Today we've made about this last month 198,000. That was last month.
Is that revenue, profits, turnover? What is it?
Profits. That's 198.
What is your turnover for the year?
The turnover. Okay, we started seeing a good turnover of about 499. 499.
Let's talk in years, not in months. Your last financial year, what was your turnover?
Okay, it was 1.2.
1.2 million audited.
1.2.
And what was the profit out of that 1.2 million? You can't be hesitating on these things. You either know these numbers or you don't.
That was 350.
350.
Before tax? After tax?
That was after tax.
After tax.
Yes,
So
we
you turned
got
over
the
1.
management accounts for that.
And you're valuing your business at over 15 million rand.
Yes, because of the growth, the demand that's out there, because of the clients that are coming back to me, that they're saying they want NOS.
Letšhogo la Nosipho nkare le motlhakatlhakantšhitše ebile a se kgona le go gopola dinomoro tša gage mara re a tseba re o re boditše gore go na le dikgwebo tše dingwe tše le gore o ile a di thoma so mohlomongwe seo se tla kgona gore se thakgatše di-investors tša rena gapa goba ba impressed ka ntoo because re a tseba gore ba lebelela rena experience o na le yona goba tsebo o na le yona go rana businesses ke e ka nna mohlomongwe seo e tla ba advantage go yena a re tsebe at the end of the day decision e tlo ba ya bona di-investors. Investors tša rena a di ba tlogele fela bo passion Nosipho go na le diputšo tše dintšhi ba se ba sa di botšiša because ke go gopotša gore swantše ba tsebe ba tsebišiše gore na ke eng se e le gore ba se kgetha gore ba tlo tseba re ba go fa tšhelete e jwang ba tshepa kgwebo ya gago dirang at this stage go a fiša.
What is the franchise model that you will be offering someone who has to put in money to buy a franchise from you, the franchisee?
Complete setup with all equipment, brand new, 450,000 rand. What you get from us is a complete graphics package, including all your email addresses, your website, your marketing, promotional material, uniforms, equipment, safety gear, chemicals, IP training, ready to go. Turnkey business, zero royalty. The reason why zero royalty, we haven't established a brand on which we can pose royalties on where people can pay for that royalty.
Do you do your own manufacturing?
No, I don't. I outsource my formulation to a factory which is based in Silverton.
One more question. The chemicals that you need to power this, where do they come from?
Locally made in South Africa.
And does the franchisee have to buy the chemicals from you?
Yes. So if you're going to pay us money, we're going to give you chemicals, we're going to give you accessories, we're going to give you machines.
Value is your perception. Okay, it may or may not be value. Let's understand. You're making 100% on the machine, and you're making money on selling the chemicals, which they have to buy from you.
Yes.
Which may or may not be value to them.
And they have to service the machine at you.
Yes.
Sounds like a great business.
Yeah.
For one person.
Okay.
Well, I feel that we've got enough information. Are we happy?
Yeah.
Investors, advisor, Jeff?
Thank you.
Are we good? Shoo, lots and lots of tough questions and of course answers from our contestants here. Now guys, we're going to leave the top floor together while our investors decide on which one of you is investable. And when we return, either one of you or none of you will be offered the deal. Let's go. What do you think of your pitch?
Look, I was definitely confident in what I had to say. Yes, I've covered all the important topics, but more to the point, as you put, definitely right. If we had a bit more time to delve into the detail, and you know, as they say, the devil's in the detail, I think we would have had a much stronger case. But nonetheless, I think I've said what was important. The questions were pertinent, they were the correct questions to be asked, and let's hope that we gave them the right answers.
Are you confident, God?
I'm very confident because I know what I've said and I'm passionate about this business.
Okay, guys, two interesting opportunities that's been presented to us. You've got Nosipho, who's got this
this cosmetic range actually targeted at the African woman. And you got Bhupesh, who's came with this hot rod steam cleaner that does everything and opens and shuts. We now got to make a decision.
Should we start with Bhupesh?
Yeah, let's start.
Okay, let's do it then.
He started off quite aggressively, and he shows a lot of passion, a lot of determination. He's been at this for 4 years.
He knows his product.
He knows his product.
He knows his market.
He's a great salesman. That's the one thing I'll give him. You know that rule, the 999 rule, that says that if a business can last beyond the 999 days, it's got a very high chance of succeeding. He's passed it.
So bottom line, we like him, we like his business, we like his passion, we like his entrepreneurial edge, we like the fact that he's been working on this for 4 years and he's past the turning point. We just have to clarify a few more things.
Okay, let's talk Nosipho.
Yeah, my first concern is, what is unique? I mean, formulations come and go, and there are billions of dollars invested around the world by big companies on formulations.
Well, why would you buy it? Why would anyone buy it if it's not unique? It has to have that special factor, that X factor.
80% of what you're buying is the jockey, not the horse.
Would you invest behind her?
I would consider investing behind her, but not at those numbers.
You can have the best sales pitch. We're in marketing. This is our game. We understand sales pitch. But you've got to be confident of your numbers. You have to be able to spit them out like this, and you have to be able to argue those points. I like her. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, basebenzile beshunani sibabonile uBhupesh noNosipho bayenzile into yabo bazama impress investors. Kodwa ke that moment is finally here. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be any of them even? Let's find out.
Entrepreneurs, we have made a decision. One of you will stay for a negotiation, and another one must leave.
So, the person that is going to leave here with their dreams intact, but without the 5 million rand or the 4 million rand that you guys have asked for, that person is
Nosipho. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Keep on keeping on. It's only the beginning. It's only the beginning.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
That's it.
I am disappointed, but as I'm feeling right now, I think also this was a great opportunity for me because I'll keep on pushing my brand, my product. It's going to go places, but it's one of being an entrepreneur, not to give up, to try and tap to all these avenues to see your business flourish. I believe I would have prepared more on my presentation so that they can get the detail of how this product is all about, how would they get back their investment. I believe there's so much that I would have done.
Ngelishwa ke uNosipho akafumenanga nto esandleni kodwa ke ingathi umoya wakhe awanga kakhulu so uzakwazi ba aqhubeke akhulise elakhe ishishini because imbonile bana usisi uzimisele kakhulu. Ngelinye ixesha kwelinye icala ke uBhupesh uthi uzimisele ke yena ke unegotiator apha so sizayibona ba into yakhe ihamba njani na. I'm personally looking forward to it. Ndifuna uyibona. Ndikwamkele kwakhona mdasi kwiRize Mzansi silapha e-top floor ngoku lixesha ke uba uBhupesh angene kwingxoxo okanye kwi-negotiations. Imali eninzi ke ayicelayo hopefully ekugqibeleni uzayifumana imali.
Bhupesh, I've given you some advice, is that if you really want a deal to be done today, and I think that's what all the parties would like, is that you really consider that the investors invest in a top company and not just in the franchise model. That way they're going to be getting full 100% of your time and attention, and you're going to be 100% invested.
Bhupesh, my business mentor once gave me an analogy, and he said to me, when times are good, everything's good. But when the economy goes into a recession or both businesses start suffering, which business are you going to invest more in? The one that you own with your other partner or the one that you own with us? So I think to kick it off, the question is, are you willing to put a share or the shares of the holding company on the table?
For me to consider that, I think the only responsible thing for me to do is to have that discussion with the current shareholdership, with my shareholder, and say, you know, we're partners. What percentage are you willing to release? You know, barring an offer from your side, and what percentage am I willing to release?
How much money did the holding company make in the last financial year?
About 1.5 million rands.
I like your passion, but 40 million, too rich for me.
Way too rich for me.
And too risky. We want to be complete, holistic partners. We think there is a lot that we could add to the party, not only money. And if you give us an opportunity to get involved at that level and at a reasonable valuation, then we may have something to talk about.
At this stage, there is no deal. Fresh, thank you for coming to Rize Mzansi.
Thank you very much.
You may exit the top floor.
See you soon.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Good
Thank
luck.
you very much. Thank you. I think I'm relieved that it's over. I think the decisions that were made were done rightfully. I think there was no wrong decision. There was only a right decision for either party. So I'm feeling relieved. I think very positive, and I think it was a good exercise. I think, by definition, all entrepreneurs have to persevere, irrespective of a bad or a good decision or a mediocre decision. And from here, I can only grow stronger, and I will definitely persevere. My dreams will definitely come true.
Because I 5% share ka equity ya gage, but now nkare wa change as nega chelda investors mohlomong e se ka re ke nnete o nyoko bolla le batho ba ile gore o rena business le bona di partners tša gage ge le mohlomong ba se rata sewe ba tla tšwela pele ba dire deal e le ra ba se rate le gona e tla ba se ba se rate ntwe ke ratile ke ke gore o tshepegile go kgwebo ya gage le di business tša gage ka se gwa re he did not sell them out, so they're still going to negotiate. This is where your dream as an entrepreneur can come true, provided you're able to convince successfully the people with the cash and the expertise, the investors. Good night, South Africa.